Aston Martin parts prices following the shape that they'd prefer their share prices to go in. Welcome to Bamfordrose and another forum chat. This week I've taken a snapshot from piston heads, and a guy is asking about a radiator for a DB9. This applies equally to DB7 V12 Vantage as well, because the radiators are the same. So what normally happens to these radiators is a bit of corrosion in the form of ballooning happens to the bottom couple of rows of the matrix. The matrix balloons, and then it sort of cants over, goes a bit banana shaped, rad cracks, leaks coolant everywhere. Obviously it's best avoided. So rad replacement on DB9 and DB7 is quite common. Aston Martin parts prices following the shape that they'd prefer their share prices to go in means that the price of the new part is hideously expensive. Today's price is £724.59 plus VAT, which for a radiator is pretty extortionate. So there are several options, and the reason I've brought this into a forum chat is to say, well, okay, there is another option, NAR Group. If you search them on Google, they actually make the radiator for Aston Martin, and there is no exclusivity agreements between them. So if you get on the phone to NAR Group, you can get a radiator direct from them. So I think they will charge in the region of £475 plus VAT, which is obviously a considerable saving from the Aston's parts price. So let's just say the car was inside our workshop and a customer knew that there was this cheaper route to get the radiator. Perfectly fine for the customer to bring their parts to us, that would be fine. But why we've made it a forum chat piece is because if we were to supply the factory part from the factory, we're the buyer of it, and then we are selling it to customer. From the factory, from one of the franchise dealers that we buy parts from, we will get 12 months warranty on that part. So if a customer encounters a problem with that part within that 12-month period, then we will remove and refit at our cost. We have to take that on the chin, but the factory will give us, through a franchise dealer, a replacement part, as long as the part wasn't damaged because misuse or abuse or anything like that. If it's a straightforward failure of the part within that 12-month period, then the factory will change that under warranty. So if someone bypasses us supplying or any garage I should imagine would take the same approach as us, if they bypass that and supply parts which they've bought more cheaply, then obviously we're going to fit them, and that's no problem, but absolutely no onward liability would be covered by the workshop. So for saving that few hundred quid in this case, or depends on what part you're buying in any other case, yes, there's an immediate saving there to be realised, but there are a couple of concerns with that. Not concerns, there are a couple of trade-offs, considerations, because in this case, if the radiator developed a fault, it leaked within 12 months, and that had been supplied to us directly, then it's going to be a billable charge out amount of labour to take the radiator off and put a replacement one on. Whereas if we'd have supplied it, that would all have been done free of charge under warranty.